Hello and welcome back. I just got done recording. The rest of post. Oh. Post and not in Walker. Post. To the Imperium. Post. My brain will get there eventually. Post Shadowbringers. A fire breaks out on deck. On the decks, the warp voyage, the raging disaster consumes the entire chamber, destroying precious cargo and damaging the interior. Interior plating. No guilty parties were found. While clearing out the rubble, a few people climbed the suit of the plasteel beams, formed lines in a cryptic alien language not known to human. The delirious workers are executed and their bodies disposed of in proper manner. Okay, let's get discovering. Until we're given a reason for why that's bad, I'm not going to even care. The ruins of an ancient imperial city were discovered on a dead world, completely deprived of an ecosystem. According to the reports, the entire settlement is contained to a titanic glass dome that once held an artificial atmosphere. Your augurs detect the framework of 3 similar structures that were never completed. For whatever reason, the dome systems failed, and left behind is a city, a ghost, that never managed to begin a proper colony of the Imperium. Your people flood the cities like a tidal wave, failed buildings after buildings, bunkhouses after bunkhouses, and recede from its quiet streets just as quickly as they were of useful things. Among their findings, including foodstuffs and weapons. It takes several trips to deliver the massive Promethean storage tanks to your vessel. The crew grimly points out the colony was running out of fuel. Had the life support systems not failed prematurely, the locals would have perished due to lack of energy. Received ghost sword? A lavishly decorated estate of the local ruler towers over rows of featureless bunkhouses. Several explorers perished from the crawling, hidden tripwires in the courtyard, but after losing their companions, the team easily disarmed the remaining traps in the estate. Anything of value has been promptly delivered to the rogue trader's vessel. The lore captain was even given an sacred sword found in a secret cache that once belonged to the mansion's owner. Oh. The Temple District is situated at the heart of the city. The god emperor's statue, intricately carved from precious crystal, is subsumed beneath the dome, supported by chains of gold, and can be seen from anywhere in the colony. Inspired by the majestic sight, the expedition members set off to explore the area. With renowned vigor, soon enough they stumble upon an ancient weapon lying on a pedestal of weather wreathed in sunlight. The expedition brought it back to the ship and told many tales of how the emperor himself, who had been watching them from above, had directed their attention to the sacred relic. Okay, so we have gotten the Blessed Bolter casing. So attached with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. And this is the Ghost Sword, an Eldari weapon. Okay, this is 12 to 18. This is 17 to 25. I want to look at the sword itself. It's a power weapon, but it requires Eldari. Well, we're not going to be doing anything with one-handed. Because this is... yeah. I'm going to have him not work with any Xeno type stuff. So he's going to be using the normal weaponry. I'll have him with Xeno stuff. But yeah, let's get rid of this. Put it into the... at cargo. What the fuck happened here? Just has plasteel. I want this D20s. Next storms raging upon the planet blurs the gaze of augur arrays. Only truly powerful diviner machines may see through the current of magnetic fluctuation in their blessed vigil and discover the mysteries of this Emperor's forsaken planet. Okay. That's for another day. I don't care if it's unsafe. Until something actually happens. Okay, let's save. Reports show up your personal country screen. Unknown ships are towing the interstellar Sextant, a cargo ship belonging to one of Footfall's wealthiest traders. It looks like the pirates have bitten off more than they can chew, and have now been forced to drag the ship to a more secluded place where they can plunder it undisturbed. As soon as they see you, the escort ships charge into battle at once, while the Sextant powers up its warp engines. Unless you interrupt the preparations for the jump, the cargo ship will forever vanish beyond the veil of the Immaterium, along with the riches it carries.
I can see crimson lights in the void.
Sail upon the seas of void! Engage the lads! Engage the macro cannons! Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song! Initiate macro cannon barrage!
Okay, what's this? Yeah, the restart shields. What does this do? Flow in turn causes an energy ship to immediately turn.
Set course. Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song. Lance! Engage the macro cannons! Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Sail upon the seas of void. Unleash our fury! Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song. Initiate macro cannon barrage! Engage the macro cannons! Commence the symphony of macro cannons! Voidmaster, if you please. Engage the lance! Initiate macro cannon barrage! Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song! Sail upon the seas of void! Lance!
Bloody throne! We did it!
Huh? Where did this... Oh, whatever. Medium range, short range. Dorsal lance weapon deals 32 to 40 damage. Fires 2 shots, dealing 14 damage per shot. Oh. So instead of 24, we deal 32 to 40 now. I don't know why our hull integrity is 0 out of 0, but oh well. There we go. Now it's working. It must have been there was supposed to be like a cutscene there about the ship. And I guess it didn't load properly. Okay, so we have personal pilot, crew member, and some wardens.
Pay attention.
Oh, one step at a time, amidst the madness.
I've read about this. My warp sight reveals something. What a shame.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay. Wait a minute. Is that Eldari?
What lies beyond?
As it should be.
Because I don't think it's
In
Gothic.
this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Swirls beneath your feet, a void of gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths. No wailing wind. No rustle of dust. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy and it's answering your attention for contact. It seeps into your thought, tasting your emotions. Surprise and curiosity envelops you, but their feelings are not your own. It blew it up! You feel your way to the barely tangible edges of the entity's consciousness, separate it from yourself, and squeeze it until it reduced to the size of a bead. The entity trembles, trying to break free of your mental grasp. Surprise, rage, and electation and fear replaces one another. After a while, the entity stabilizes, but the moment you loosen your grip, it escapes, leaving behind a piece of itself inside your mind.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
My Auspex has detected something.
Ooh, data slate. Where is data slate? I guess we picked it up. It has been several months since we arrived here, and yet we are no closer to saying the local phenomenon. All that we are able to learn quite literally lies on the surface, and the object does not reflect sound or light. On the contrary, it very much absorbs them. After extensive examination, we did ascertain at least that the object is vast and goes deep below the planet's surface. However, any attempts to measure it results in loss of machinery or staff. Archaeological studies has turned out to be more productive. Their finding has relatively an amalgamation of architectural styles of various cultures, including those of Xenos origins. According to the boldest theories, the earliest of these structures date from the beginning of the 30th millennia, and all of them are without doubt of a religious nature. Analysis of bas-relief and remained their texts show that a cult was formed around the object. For many centuries, Xenos and subsequent humans worshipped the object in exchange for a certain boons, undoubtedly imagined by primitive or corrupted minds. Is that's all here?
There will be no peace in my wake.
Can we go behind the ship? Nope. I guess that's everything. If we want more animatite, we can come here. Ooh, an ocean world. That's everything here. Crossroad of 100 Dreams. Oh. So from here we can get to here, but it's a dangerous route. And from here to here we can go, but that's also a dangerous route. Let's not go that way. And then to get to here is unsafe. In fact, it is deadly. Which we can make it dangerous, but I don't think that's good enough. So looks like we only have one way to go. Since I don't know how to actually do that. Oh, there's colony management. I didn't have to come back here. Oh well. Lord Captain, there is a conflict between the followers of the Order of Hammer and the refugees from Winterscale Dynasty's domain. An argument broke out near the tomb of the Nomicus Deus. So the tomb was damaged in the fray. The pilgrims revering Cephas' rival, Yusuf Mapi, claims Cephas is to be a thief who had stolen the relics of Saint Just and disturbed the sanctum of his resting place to sate his greed. The Order of the Hammer is furious at the heretical statement and the nation of the Sterix Sparrow Rite. Efficiency minus -1. Oh, we don't even have any, so it doesn't really matter. It shall be done, Lord Captain. Putting forth 24 wise men from each side, the two cults have sought to find a common interpretation of the ways of Saint Cognitus. They may not have achieved dogmatic union, but they have at least managed to find a way to coexist on the same world. Okay. My village left many treasures that are now coveted by powerful men and women. Rogue trader and Guild Crusader possesses the shards of a priceless combi tool bearing the saint's fingerprints, formally reclaiming that relic via the Epidemic will be bureaucratic war requiring influential allies and nothing short of an army of clerks and scribes. But if this is passed to safeguard monks in the Order of Hammer, it will grant triumph for their faith. Do we want the Touch of Holiness, or do we want the Thousand-Faced Relic? Ooh, what's this? Chargeability grants additional damage equal to... That would be good against one crusade. Okay, to do this, we would need the Bonfire of Righteousness and the Shrine. The following projects must be good colony, good tidings. We need to have a profit over 50. This is what we want. We want the Shrine World. So it's going to be a while because we need this one. We need Flogstun. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's set them out on this one for now. Since it doesn't lock out anything else. So yeah, so we'll work on getting good tidings then. So we need Flux 10 and more adamantine. Ooh. Here's the thing. I don't want to go here first. I don't want to go to the Agri world. Looks like everywhere we go, it would not be safe. So let's visit here first. Okay. No war battles here. See what we can find here. Aerotech mechanism fragment, a surviving piece of an agrotech mechanism of an unknown purpose, discovered among the wreckage of an Imperial vessel on one of the planets in Silence of Murshigit. Oh, that was a companion quest. I guess it would be favor. It would lose 5 plasteel for profit, and sorry, let's get the colony. Okay, you don't need that. You don't need that. Does the shrine need it? No. We do need one if we want the Maglev railways. Yeah, we don't have this stuff. Because our goal is to make this into a shrine world. So we need profit factor of greater than 50, and we need these two. But we only need 1 plasteel. So if we go to journal, go to contacts, they require 5. Oh, save it for now. There's promethium on this planet. This one's weird looking. And there's more plasteel here. Okay, so let's warp travel to here. And then warp travel to here, even though it's unsafe. During the warp journey, the Huggers discovered a strange object that had been following the rogue trader's voidship for several hours, touching by the distorted telemetry was they were trying to approach the void ship several times. All the Huggers observed the shimmering energy sails unfurled along the shifting currents of the warp. The strange course ends after the steering ship vanished to the depths of the Sea of the Souls. Oh, Captain, the Fox system, a distress signal coming from an Imperial vessel. The system contains a ship that belongs to the planetary fleet of Darkness, the capital of the Von Flint's dynasty. The transmission is repeated at regular intervals, but the message itself is corrupted. A cacophony of requests for help, groans, and shouts. What in the world is it? It is your name. They are shouting, Lord Captain. Gutted void ship. Let's save. And start with space dust. You can wait, gutted void ship. Oh, 4 plasteel here. Until we find a means to get more. Let's save our game. Also, let's check. Oh, this is done. Let's get thousands of face relic. And then let's save. Because I have a very high feeling that this is not going to be good for us.
Mistress Udari, I've been meaning to ask you, are your people still working with the tutors?
His body is covered in growth, scabs, and ulcers, and fresh mutations.
They will see.
Oh dear.
Oh yes, they all will see. I won't sully myself with that. What an amusing attempt at defiance.
Okay, the enforcers are at over 100.
Emperor, give me strength.
This is too good just not to do this. Huh?
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
I'm trying to get you to gaze at them, but... This is weird.
Let's see. I am powerless to act. Schemes within me were marked for demise.
Oh well.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deed. For you, my Emperor! It's nothing! You don't frighten me.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Scorn the pain.
Just a minor setback. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
What if? A wicked thought. A genius at work. Schemes within schemes.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. High momentum. For the throne's glory.
I won't object to it. Naturally. I feel the power surging. Let's see to it. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. Be gone. I need a foothold.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Naturally. Nothing stands against me.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I refuse.
Ugh, my ears are ringing.
No! This is just too much for me.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Ah, careful.
I'm done with this.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
What if... a maelstrom of madness!
The scriptural prognosis is fatal functions successfully terminated.
For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Victory is imminent. Target well struck. I will do my duty.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Step by step, I lead. Let's see. Oh, my appreciation.
High momentum. Explorers know one route. Forward. Running by never right. I am a savant of destruction.
Hmm?
Request approved.
I won't object to it.
The Omnisire condemns you.
Do not dare ask. I have read tomes of military tactics.
A genius. Ah, another one is shattered.
In the name of House Orcelio, I shall prevail.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The Inquisition sends their regards.
I won't object to it.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Okay, and lidless, yeah, lidless stare would get everyone. Well, at least we tried. Okay then.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
It will be done. At your beck and call. It will be done. Just a minor setback.
Schemes, you are marked for demise. A wicked fate claims another one.
Focus.
The Emperor is on our side. For the throne's glory.
Naturally.
I won't go down easy.
Everybody get out of the way.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Wow, nobody got injured. We don't need any of those. Improved black armor, I'll take a look at. Okay, who's wearing medium armor? I believe you are. 45 to 40, yours is better. This one is better. Yeah, we only have those two that wear medium armor. Everyone else rather wears light or heavy. Oh, safe.
Operation successful.
House Cassini and Distraction Cape. This cape lowers all enemies' perception by the fell bonus within 5 cells radius. Okay. Which one is better for the stick? 5 willpower, 10. Well, you're our perception lady now, so. Not what I meant. Not what I meant, game. Because we need you to have higher awareness.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
An expected result.
Curiosity! Sing
Break them around! No time for the Emperor! Time to strike back!
Later, the ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow in a motion characteristics of navigators. Not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving from left to right and back so as not to touch his third eye by accident. This movement is the only sign of fatigue he allows himself. His posture is immaculate. Shoulders wide, eyes front, as if he did not just emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on the bridge on an uneventful day. My greetings, your lordship. There is no need for introductions. I know the heir of the Von Valencius line by sight. I am Han of House Cassini, the navigator of this vessel, and as the senior surviving officer, I assumed command over the after the incident. Lady Navigator, what an unexpected and pleasant meeting, considering the circumstances. Dips his head to Gisea. I have not had the honor of being personally acquainted with you, but of course I know the emblem of House Orsilio. How fares the honorable regents? Celio offers a resigned nod. Cordially will not disagree the ice blue coldness of your words, Navigator Han. However, I will tell Regent Oronto that you acquired after his health. You may pass on my best wish to Novator Cassini. And now let's set the flipster aside. I am sure the Rogue Trader would like to ask you a few questions. As Han speaks, others glare at you with dark tension. Upon look, you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. Their faces and bodies bear the mark of incredibly grotesque deformities, the same as the muttering madman who attacked you. However, Han's assistant seems perfectly clear-eyed, showing no signs of madness. This ship is assigned to the port of Darkness some time ago. The captain was instructed to deliver a package urgently by hand to you, your lordship. You were even shown a pict of your face. The navigator's voice seems calm, yet there is tension in his eyes, which are trained on you. The disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details as I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may have noticed, had a most destructive impact on the crew. The package contained a chaos relic, a chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their minds and mutate. The first to be afflicted by the was the captain and the senior officers, but the effect spread with incredible speed. Every deck was consumed by it, every last one. The raging mutants no longer sane, damaging every system. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not resorted to making an emergency exit from the warp. The people you see here are the only survivors, or rather the only ones who were able to retain both their lives and sanity. I gathered everyone I could, isolated the source of danger, and sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for help to come and fight off the mad crew, then you arrived. As far as I am aware, the order came from Conrad Voigtver, the master of whispers in the Rogue Trader's retinue. It is likely that he arranged the delivery either personally or through intermediaries. That blessed Trader beat us to daintness and is now free to act with impunity. It would not surprise me to find out that this was the work of sorcery. How else could he have reached the world in such a short time? A heretic who is vested with legitimate power and whose latest activities remain a mystery to all. Believe me, Ivan, an individual like your former master of whispers will not stop at sending a chaos artifact in his attempt to destabilize your protectorate. Then oddly buzzed brazenly. Your reaction suggests that you were not expecting a package of this sort. That is good to know. I had almost convinced myself that a Rogue Trader was deliberately collecting chaos relics. Gives you a searching look, then he bows his head. I beg your pardon, your lordship. I saw the terrible death of the entire crew with my own eyes. I was forced to bring the ship out of the warp by means of an emergency maneuver, and then I had to fight my former comrades. Insane and twisted, I am tired. However, the sender wanted all of this, makes a sweeping gesture at the destruction of corpse crew around him, to happen to your ship, not ours. Well, that depends. I was born a mutant, you see. The navigators are taught to resist the influence of chaos, and so I have been as best I could. But I will be frank with you, I cannot be certain that I have evaded it completely. There has been no visible indications yet. All signs point to hand to it, but you also notice clear evidence of how difficult it is for him to struggle against corruption. He is extremely tired, practically exhausted. And death to the mutants! is in his possession, engaged greatly, but notice that I have placed it inside a protective scarab, more reliable than the previous repository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this could not be destroyed under these circumstances, or rather, I had no assurance that I would not disintegrate every one of us and scatter us across several light hours of neighboring space. But once we are off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy the vile thing. Are you saying, does the rogue trader have so low of opinion of his blood? If the corruption of the Immaterium could so easily break one will and a man of our soul, the Empire would... Well! Negotiations failed. The container is covered in a fine adornment of symbols, among which the seal of Nevis Nobility and the personal coats of arms of House Container stands out. The container is closed and sealed, but the lock does not seem particularly tricky.
What lies beyond?
Okay, this is what I wanted to see. Is this better or worse than this arc rifle? Better than the arc rifle. Wait a minute. Oh, that's why everything's been so much harder. There you go, you can have that. I was like, why is my Imperium so low? That explains it. It was going off my fellowship instead of my intelligence. What is your Voiceover, Fanatic, Zealot? So what does it have to be to get that other one? If the wearer has Conviction, Dogmatic, they also gain +5 Fellowship. Okay, I guess we blew it up then. And it's just gonna be sitting there. Like that. Let's check out our colony's doing. One more, and then it'll be like that. Colony traits. Oh, that's going to be it for this episode. And in the next, we will continue more. I mean, explore more. Till then.